Hi, my name is Rebecca and welcome to Yarn and Pajamas. Today is Crochet Podcast number 53. So I missed last week because I went down south over Labor Day weekend to visit my dad and my brothers, and I didn't get the opportunity to make a podcast while I was down there. I was just really busy. So I missed last week. That was the only reason, not because I wasn't in the mood for crochet, because I did crochet while I was away. So yeah, I had a good trip. It was nice to visit with my family. I seen my youngest brother and spent some time with him. I hadn't seen him in a couple years. And then my youngest brother, I got to stay the night with him and his family. And I stayed with my dad, and it was I had a lot of fun. So I had a very safe and happy trip, and I want to thank everybody who gave me well wishes and safe travels. I truly appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. One more thing before we start crochet. Did you guys notice back here what I have right there? It's my happy uterus. September is Uterine Cancer Awareness Month. Now, if you're new and you haven't seen, I am a survivor of uterine cancer. So if you have the girly bits, please go and get those checked out, because it's never too early to detect if anything is wrong. So my other uterus, my original uterus, she was very angry at the end and had to go away. So in her place, I made a happy uterus who's always happy all of the time, and she is going to hang out with us through the month of September to spread her awareness, to get your girly bits checked out. Okay, so let's put her back there. Now, on to some crochet. What have I been up to? The first thing I'm going to show you is not really a new project, but a redone project. Remember that wreath that I broke? Well, I had to rewrap it. Someone gave me an idea to use toothpicks to push the parts that were broken back together. And I did try that, but the wrap was I could not get it to go back. So I made me a trip to Hobby Lobby to find me some more yarn. And of course, couldn't find the color that I used before. So I had to get another color that I forgot to write down the name of. So I will pop it in up here. But it's one of their stripe prints. And yeah. So I got that all done. And I took all of the bits that were previously glued to the other one, cut them off, and tried to arrange them back in the way that they were before. Some of it's not quite the same, but it looks almost identical, I feel, to the other one. A lot less purple, so all my purple leaves are what am I doing here? But I put them in anyways, because there is a little bit of purple throughout. Not really. Maybe I was just saying things. But I left the purple leaves. So I got the wreath all wrapped and fixed back up. And I know now, don't drop the styrofoam wreaths because they will crack in two. So yay! Okay. The next finished object that I have is my little daisy gnome. So I done this daisy gnome was part of the Gnome Surprise collaboration that I done with Julie at KS Mom Crochets. So here he is. I had a lot of fun making him. He has the bulbous body shape. It's not, if I got a little bug flying around. It's the bulbous body shape. It's not like the normal Pampino body that I like to do. So he was a lot of fun. He's super tiny. I just love him. He's so cute. Daisies are my favorite flower and my favorite perfume. I love the Daisy by Marc Jacobs. That's my jam. That's what I wear every day. So I got him done. Now he is made out of all of Shepye's Katona cotton. You've got emerald, snow white, and yellow gold, and I believe that is petal peach. His little beard is made out of felching wool. I just bought like a pack of, the felching wool variety colors from Amazon, and that's what his little beard is made of. He does have like a little tiny piece of a cardboard butt down in there, but it was like super tiny. Can you guys see that? Because it goes small and then out, bloosh, like that. So I will link down below the Gnome Surprise videos if you want to go watch those. But here's my little Gnome Surprise. Set him back there. I do have another finished object. Can you believe it? I know, right? So I've been working on Halloween stuff for my nieces and nephews. And originally it was supposed to go in this little bag. It has now bloomed out into this bucket. I know, it's massive. But during the course of making these for my nieces and nephews, I made one for one of Danette's grandchildren. So her daughter is getting ready to have a baby, and baby is due like really, really soon. So she has a stepson as well. And you know how it is, like when new babies get ready to be born, like, sometimes all of the excitement of all of the new stuff for the baby, it's like sometimes children, older siblings, will feel left out. And he is quite young. He's like 4, I believe. So I thought, well, wouldn't it be nice, since it's around Halloween, if I made him a Halloween bucket too? So I started collecting things for him, and I went ahead and made his amigurumi now, because Danette will be traveling soon and she can just take the bucket with her. But I made this cute little ghost. Look how cute he is. Oh my goodness, right? And he is super soft. So the pattern is by Pixie Marie Creates, Miss Michelle Estrada. And I will put links down below. This is the Halloween bunch pattern set. And it comes with like a ghost, a cat, a cauldron, a pumpkin, and there's something else. But I made the ghost last year with Katona cotton. So this year I used, it's called a Baby Bee, Adorable, and it's from Hobby Lobby. And it's in Angel is the colorway, and it's like a velvet yarn. So I very much was channeling Angelia at Crocheting House Mouse, because she likes the velvet yarn and likes to make her amigurumis nice and big and fluffy. So I was channeling some of her vibes there. So in the pattern, Michelle has on her pictures, she has these felt eyes that look like this. Hers are way cuter than mine. But the last time I had used safety eyes. Well, since he is a little bit younger, I didn't want to use the safety eyes. So I cut out my own felt eyes. They're not the greatest. The little bitty dot is going different directions. But, what can I say? I'm not good with my eyes. I put him a little smile on with just some black 4-weight yarn, just a scrap, and then put him some little blush on. I thought that was so cute. Oh my goodness, he is so soft and squishy. Oh, he's very nice. In Michelle's pattern, she has arms for her ghost, but the last time I left the arms off, and I just didn't feel like doing any sewing, so I left the arms off on this one too. But this Adorable makes a very nice, soft, squishy, plushy amigurumi. So here he is, and he is going to be put in his bucket and gotten ready today so that I can give it to Jeanette. So let me say, set him over here. That's the end of my finished objects. yeah, so I was like a little bit busy. I felt, pretty good about that. I have been working on some stuff. So I'll show you what I've been working on. I have been working on the Death Head Moth. Now, I'm not going to say her name right, but it's Layli Lala. I'll put links down below. I always try to put anything that I talk about in the description box so that you guys can find it if you want to. I'm not affiliated with anybody. I just know I love it being able, when I'm watching someone's video, to go and be like, oh, I want that. And it's super easy because they put all of the links down there. So I want to make things super easy for you guys if you choose to want to do it too. So I've been working on this Death Head Moth, and I got the little head done. Look at that. And pretty much that's going to be what I got done. I started working on the little band that goes around, that its little wings go on. And now I'll just tell you, I'm not much liking making the band because it's all slip stitches in back loops only in black yarn. Yeah, so I don't know why I started the band. I should not have started the band, but that's what I've been doing. Now I'm using all Shepyace Katona cottons, and the good thing about her patterns is she tells you the colors of Shepyace Katona that she uses. So for this little head right here, I'm using color 505. And I do not know what color 505 is. Well, I'm finding 507, 506. Oh, there it is. 505 is linen. So I've got some linen, and that's the color of his head. And then the black for the band is jet black. So, and I'm using a 2.20 millimeter hook for it. This was going to be one of the amigurumis for one of the kids for their Halloween bucket, and I'm not really thinking that this is going to get done. It's just that band has really put me off of doing it. Everything fits down in this little notions bag. This is from No Catchy Name. I really don't feel like I'm going to get it done, so I'm going to move on and work on a different project and maybe come back to this one. I don't know, but I do have something else that I started. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? So I started a new project, and it is called Halloween Pumpkins by Chick Chick Handmade. Yes. So I call it pumpkin wearing a witch's hat. That's what I call it. So I have just really started the pumpkin part of it. So here it is. Just been, working. And I'm using Shepyace Katona cotton and a 2.20 millimeter hook, which is turning out to be like one of my favorite hooks ever. Oh, I hear sirens. So this color is peach. I will be using jet black and also some emerald green. Now, as you can see, there's something started here, but this belongs to part of the, I'd started making for my little gnome, one of the little daisies to hang off of his hat. And I decided I didn't want to hang a daisy off of his hat, so I stopped, and that's what I'm using there. So that's what I've been working on. I did work on this project and this project at my dad's house. I couldn't work on anything at my brother's house. His son, my nephew, Cam, he kept me quite busy the whole time that I was there. So there wasn't no crocheting whatsoever to be done there. I did take some like safety eyes and some stuffing, which I'm glad I did because I needed it for that little head. Let me set this off to the side here. Okay, I do have one more thing to show you that's like, it's not crochet, but it's crochet related. And you did see this if you watched my DIY photo shoot box. It's a photo shoot box here. I've not been able to take it out and try out any natural lighting because our weather has not been good. But I just remembered I got like a little spludge of glue that I need to take off. But I feel like the box is going to be just perfect for what I want to use it for. So I will pop in a picture here of my uterus having a photo shoot in the box, and I think it turned out pretty good. So I can't wait until I get to use it a little bit more on some different projects. Okay. Now, let's move right along into some Happy Mail that I forgot to show you guys. I got this card from Sheila, and it's been in my work bag, Sheila. I'm sorry, I kept forgetting to get it out. But Sheila, and I already used the sticker. Sorry, I forgot to show it off, but I already used it. But she sent me this sweet card. Look at that, how pretty that is. And she included me some scratch paper inside of there, and there was a beautiful sticker that I've already stuck down to my notebook that I keep at work, that I take notes and minutes and stuff in. I like to decorate it with stickers, so I stuck that sticker down onto it. So thank you very much, Sheila, for the card, the sticker, and the scratch paper. I always love having a notebook just, you know, sitting around by my bed, so that's probably where it's going to go. And when I have any ideas or anything like that, I always like to write stuff down. Okay, so let's do some show and tell, because I have some super cute stuff to show you. Let me give me a piece of tape so I can tape my notes up here. I know, it's crazy, right? So first is from Kathy. And Kathy did share this on my Facebook group. And she emailed me and told me that it was okay for me to share it here. So I want to show you this beautiful mandala blanket that she made. She said that this was a cow that she done along with Llama Mama Kayla and Nova from Nova Gnome Creations. I'm going to have to go check out Nova because this is the first time that I'd ever heard the name Nova Gnome Creations. And I really like the name, and I'm going to go check her out. She said it was a mandala blanket and that it was a tutorial by Mikey at the Crochet Crowd for yarn inspirations. She used a K-hook and just 4-weight scrap yarn. And she done so good at putting these colors together. They're absolutely gorgeous. It's a very beautiful blanket. It looks like it's so intricate and like it would be so hard to make. She said that Mikey does an excellent job at explaining everything. So I feel like maybe this might be my next fair project, because I swear, Kathy, if you were to enter this into the fair, it would have to take Best in Show because it is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I just love it. So I'm really, really considering making this be my blanket for next year. It's so beautiful. So thank you so much, Kathy, for sharing that with us, for sharing that over on the Facebook page. If you guys have Facebook and you want to be part of the Yarn and Pajamas Facebook group, I have a link for it down in the description box. We're almost at 100 members. That's super exciting for me. Very exciting. So yeah, so go and join us if you want to. Everybody posts such beautiful stuff over there. Oh, so beautiful. So thank you so much, thank you so much, Kathy, for sharing all of that with us. So next we're going to go on to Sue. Now, Sue has been diamond painting like crazy. So she, a while back, done all of these blankets, like all of these square, like granny square blankets, and now she's doing all of these diamond paintings. So the first diamond painting that I have to show you from Sue is this very pretty lighthouse scene. I can't remember who she said liked the lighthouses, but she's painting these for people like as gifts. So yeah. The next one is this Christmas scene with the red truck and the Christmas tree. This always reminds me of Angelia at Crochet House Mouse, because she really likes the Christmas truck is what I call it. She really likes this scene and she talks about it all of the time. So yeah, I thought of Angelia when I saw that. It's so pretty. The next one is some Christmas gnomes. And you know, I just love the gnomes. So of course this is my favorite one. I love anything about gnomes. And this is so pretty. It is very, I like how like the gnomes are different, but they match. Does that make sense? Am I making sense there? And then she also made this little gnome ornament, is what I'm thinking it is. It looks like it would be like an ornament to hang on a tree, or maybe like in like stained glass for a window. So it's very, very pretty. So thank you very much, Sue, for sharing your diamond paintings with us. I love seeing the diamond paintings. I still have my diamond painting. It's back here in the corner. I just have never done it. I started filtering out my little diamonds into the little compartments, and that's as far as I got. I didn't even get all of that done. So I really need to work on that too. Okay, so thank you, Kathy and Sue, for sharing with us. If anybody out there wants to share what they've been working on, just please feel free to email me and send me pictures. If you don't want me to show it on the channel, that's fine. Just let me know and I won't show it. But otherwise, yeah, if you want to share, please do email me. My email is always in the description box down below. So the next thing that I have is the September Gnome Bundle giveaway. And I've ran into a little snag. You have to tell me, you guys will have to tell me what you think about it. So, when I decided I wanted to do this year-long endeavor, I got prepared. I started buying my supplies. I picked out all of the gnomes, started buying the yarn, got the hooks, all of that good stuff. Then that war, that Russia, that nonsense that they've pulled, and some stuff's happened on Etsy, and our designers kind of went away for a minute. Some have not come back, and those ones that haven't come back were my end of the year ones. So I had to kind of go and revamp. So the first gnome that I had picked out for October was by Plyushki Toys Patterns. She had this cute witch gnome. Well, she's gone off of Etsy. I can't find her. So then I had to go back and kind of pick out another gnome. I did, from Pam Pinot Gnome. Now she's gone. I went to go get her link. I cannot find her Etsy store. I did find her on Ravelry, but I know not everybody uses Ravelry. So there's my problem. And so here is the solution that I come up with. if the winner wants me to gift them the pattern from Ravelry, I can do that. I do have a Ravelry account. I don't use it very often. I'm not very versed in the Ravelry world, but I'm sure that I can figure it out. Or I could just give them the $10. They can go and buy it themselves. Or you can pick out a different witch pattern. I'll link some Etsy witch patterns down below too, along with the Ravelry one for Pampino. However, the yarn that I have is based off of the Pampino Gnome. So there's the problem. So the winner will get to choose one of 3 options. They're to make a different gnome besides Pampino. Let me gift them the pattern through the Ravelry at Pampino, or just send them the $10 and they can do whatever they want. So here is the Gnome Bundle. Yeah. For September. Well, I'm trying. I'm caught. I'm hooked. Okay. So because every gnome needs a little bit of stuffing, you always get like this little bag of stuffing. You may need more. If you do, you'll have to get it. But this was the biggest bag that I had. You are going to need a hook to crochet it with. And I have a clover armoire hook here. A B 2.25 millimeter. Very close to my favorite 2.2 millimeter hook that I like to make gnomes with. Every gnome has a butt, and this is a gnome butt. It's just a white foam board disc. Now I cut this out in roughly the shape of a circle. Mine are generally smaller and I have to trim it down, but this is just to get you started in that circle shape. If you use a bigger hook or a bigger yarn, then you'll probably have to cut out a piece of cardboard. But every gnome likes to sit on a log. I assume your gnome will be no different, and it'll want to sit on its own log. So I've also included that in there. I think I might have forgot to get out some hair color. Nope, I did not. So this is all Shepya's Katona cotton, and we have a purple called Delphinium. It's a very pretty purple. We have a jet black, and these are 25-gram balls. And then we have an orange, which is called peach. And that's about the color that it is. It looks very orangey and not peachy at all. You're going to get a 10-gram ball of yellow gold. A 10-gram ball of watermelon. I think this may be a little bit less than 10 gram. It looks like maybe I've used it. I think these were the colors that were original to the Playushki one. And you get a skin tone color. This one is a shell. Here is a probably a roughly 10 grams of a Katona in lime. It's called lime. And then for the beard, I have a scrap of just a light gray yarn, 4-weight yarn. So those are the yarn colors. I think maybe these colors were for the one, no, I remember. So these were the Pan Pinot colors. So these were for, there were, what's that called? Pumpkins. There were extra pumpkins that you could make. And that's why I included these colors. Here was for those if you decided to make the pumpkins. So, remember, I'm going to include links to different Crochet Witch gnomes, but the colors may not match up. And I'll also include the link to the Ravelry of Pan Pinot's gnome that this was based off of. So, in order to participate in the giveaway, all you have to do is in a comment down below, just leave the word September. That way I know you want to be included in on it, and we'll do a drawing next Tuesday, which is, let's see if, oh, this is dead as a doornail. Whatever next Tuesday is. Today is Tuesday. Oh my goodness. I'm just not with it. Today is Tuesday the 13th. Okay. So 7 days from the 13th is 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So the 20th, I'm thinking. So that should still give you plenty of time to make a witch gnome for Halloween. Yeah, I'm a little bit late on this one this time. So a little bit of housekeeping, some rules for the giveaway. I bought all of this stuff. It is all purchased by me. Nobody, I'm not affiliated with the YouTube. I'm not affiliated with the pattern designer or the yarn company. It is all me. And you also get $10. Like I said, I can send you the $10 or I can gift you the pattern, but you probably get more bang for your buck with the $10 because you can buy more patterns with it, you know. So you have to be 18 years old to enter. Anybody can enter. Anybody. You don't have to be subscribed to my channel. The only thing you have to do is leave me a comment so that I know you want to be entered, you know. And use the word September. It doesn't matter where you live. As long as you can receive it into your country that you live in, I will ship it to your country. Any duties or taxes that come after I ship it off is the responsibility of the winner. Once it leaves me, it's gone from my, purview, I guess. But all of the other rules will be listed down below. Those are the big ones that I can think of. So, yeah. That's it. I know for a fact that I'm going to run into the same problem next month because my next one was a Pan Pinot gnome as well. So, dang it. Hopefully she gets back on the Etsy by then. Okay, so upcoming. Just working on these Halloween projects. I'm going to try to get as many amigurumis done for their Halloween buckets as I can. Oh, speaking of Halloween buckets, let me show you guys this thing that I got for my nephew for the Halloween bucket. He's real big into the Stranger Things TV show. So I ordered this from Etsy, and I will leave a link to it down below. It's called Nifty Shirts. So, and they're super cool. So, it comes from Ohio, and this dude named Ryan does all of it. And super great customer service, because when I ordered the shirt, my sister had told us during the summer he wears a size medium, so I ordered the shirt in a size medium. telling my sister I ordered it. She's like, oh, he's in a large now. So all of the shirts that we bought him this summer probably don't fit him anymore because we bought him mediums. So I contacted the store and was like, hey, this happened. He was super cool. He's like, okay, no biggie. I will, change it to a large, and I'll get this done and shipped out this weekend. I'm like, no rush, but super cool. So I want to show you guys a t-shirt that I got my nephew. Oh, it looks so cool. So it says Hawkins Middle School 1983. So apparently Hawkins is the town that Stranger Things happens in. And I know this for a fact because when my nephew was up here, he was like, let's find this town, I want to go to it. But we found out that Hawkins is not a real place because I was going to take him to Hawkins, Indiana, no matter where it was. But it's not a real place. But when I seen this shirt on Etsy, I was like, I totally need to get that for him because he will really like it. So I'm going to put this in his Halloween bucket. And I planned on closer to, sorry about the crinkles, closer to sending the Halloween buckets out. I thought that maybe I could do a video if you guys were interested in seeing all of the stuff that I've accumulated for these kids. Like I said, it definitely grew. I was just going to put it in those little pouches, but I just kept finding stuff, like cool stuff, and cool stuff is generally not small. It's pretty big. So I will show you guys if you're interested in seeing it. But that is all I've got right now. Just gonna be working on them some amigurumis for their little buckets, and just try to be zen and try to be happy. So I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me. It was kind of a long one today. Thank you guys for all of the support that you guys always show me. I really, really, really love you guys so much. I'm thankful for all of the emails, all of the comments. You guys just make my day when you comment on my videos. So keep those comments coming. I really like reading them, and I like replying to them. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.